My conviction was once steadfast, unparalleled. Until a sudden change arrived and threw everything into chaos. Another choice appeared before me. A subversion of the old order, and the welcoming of a new world. And compared to the illusory, ever more distant preservation, this was so tangible. I have agonized, long agonized over how to convey all this to you. Inevitably, the promised tomorrow will transpire. But if you were not there beside me to watch over that new world, then I would descend into torment. Bronya. Enduring torment. Perhaps I should be thanking you, outsiders. The pressure you have imposed, Bronya. Throughout your life, I have not choose.
Madame Cocolia, I am grateful to you for raising, but I am sorry, Mother. You say that conceit and cowardice lie in the depths of human nature. But what about those simply struggling for survival, fighting for something better? I've witnessed our ancestors built this city, striving in the bitter snow to prolong our civilization. Even if not hand over our fate to the seed of ruin. We are guardians, Mother. Chosen from among the masses. Our duty is to preserve the world built by humanity. We are not gods. We are not arbiters. You seek to crush human nature underfoot while masquerading as an arbiter and a god.
So, this is your choice. I understand, Bronya. Pity. Such a pity that you will never see that resplendent world.
The ground! It's shaking!
That sign! The fate of this city, of Belobog, and you will become the foundation of the new world! You must break the old to build the new. The Supreme Guardian commands you! Rise, engine of creation!
It's one of the architect's ancient machines! Watch out, all of you! This robot's 1,000 times bigger than Svarog!
Clemency? Never heard of it. Let's make it quick. How about this?
My turn! You're annoying!
Rules are made to be broken!
Ready to lose yourself? Fight it or rock with it. My music conquers all!
Let's go.
Gotta try hard sometimes. Check out this awesome move!
The truth of life and death with this sanctuary is but a vision. step aside. I have no interest in stoking.
Let's make it quick.
Watch this!
This song's Keep Up is my tempo!
Engine, break them!
We have to stop it!
Rules are made to be broken!
Ready to lose yourself? Fight it or rock with it. My music conquers all!
Sagacious discernment!
Clemency? Never heard.
Absolute time. Himeko! It's Himeko!
Hello? Can you...
Himeko! You finally spared a thought for us.
What are you talking about? Weldon, I've been up on the thing you the time. So, how did that guy work? Or, importantly, how do you stop him from work? Over to you guys, I guess.
I'll cover you! Grab hold of me!
Behold, the power granted by them! Listen to the power surge! Sing! The Stellaron's promise is the only hope for this world. Just as it dispelled the Antimatter Legion 700 years ago, so too will it wipe you from the
Sailors.
face of this world!
Let's go. Let's make it quick. Batter up! Rules are made to be broken!
Humanity. So let me bestow upon you despair!
Is this the universe? But I was fighting Kukolia. Why am I here? The last time I came here, I drew Nanook's gaze. Could it be?
The commercial district has fallen. We've transferred the residents to the outer municipal district for the time being. The garrison lost 26 fighters. But
Go on, Japard.
I'm not sure. sure that they're dead. I saw their broken figures lingering in the fragmentum. What happened back there defied all reason. It was madness.
Why do you hesitate, Cocolia? Isn't this what you've always been hoping for? Get out of this cage and take a look at the city. What is there to lose? The efforts of our predecessors, their unfinished research. We can finally see them come to fruition. Give me some soldiers and I'll locate the Stellaron and find out how to save our world.
You need to come to your senses, Serval.
Come to my senses? What?
Madame Cocolia, the monsters are surging this way. It's too dangerous here.
Foolish. Weak.
What? Madam, what are you saying?
Only I can understand. They have eyes that do not...
Mother, I still don't understand. The fragmentum corrosion has already spread to the underworld. How will those below ground fend for themselves if we withdraw every guard?
The automatons will ensure their safety. The most important defensive position is here on the surface. If our lines crumble, the underground will vanish in an instant. Our defenses here must be maintained at all costs. These are the choices we make, Branya. As a leader, you must harbor the courage and foresight to choose. You, me, and...
The city is drowning in tears. The power of the preservation is fading. We could not defy the will of the Stellaron after all. Yes, but we have no right to judge. The fragmentum had been expanding for the past 700 years. There is no faith nor wealth left for our successors. Only despair. To see the home we vowed to preserve wither away. That in itself is torture. Not to mention the haunting whisper of temptation. The day will come when even the strongest of wills cannot help but give in to such influence. It is only a matter of time before the Amber Lord forsakes us. You are but a stranger to us. So be it. What is there to lose? Touch the light of the Amber, Trailblazer.
No.
The will of preservation has made its choice.
You know nothing of the plight of this world.
Even if we are doomed to destruction, we will go bravely, walking hand in hand into the darkness.
No! That end won't come to pass while we're around. You're annoying!
A brave new world!
Stay alert.
Indestructible.
Clemency? Never heard of it.
You have the worst luck running into me. Stay right there while I give you a present!
This song's just for... Let's rock!
Ready to be crushed!
You can't run!
The time is now.
With me out here, how can we lose?
Keep up with my tempo!
You will not take away our hope!
Try that again!
To the finish!
My turn.
Pretty good crowd today. Turn up the volume!
You can't run!
Not a scratch.
Try that again!
Step aside. I have no interest in stoking conflict.
Gotta try hard sometimes. Check out this awesome move!
The truth of life and death. This sanctuary is but a vision.
Lance ablaze. Flaming lance. Forward! Lance at the ready.
Fracture!
I told ya I could fight. Watch this!
This song's just for you. Keep up with my tempo!
You can't run!
Ready to lose yourself? Fight it or rock with it. My music conquers all!
Clemency? Never heard of it.
Ready to be crushed!
Try that again! You have the worst luck. Stay right there while I give you a present!
Pretty good crowd today. Turn up the volume!
You can't run! Try that again!
I'm on guard. Indestructible.
Gotta try hard sometimes. Check out this awesome move!
This song, let's rock!
The truth of life and death with this sanctuary is but a vision.
You can't run!
Lance ablaze. Flaming lance. Forward! Fracture!
My turn. Watch this! Try that again!
Engulf the past.
Pretty good crowd today. Keep up. In my tempo!
Step aside.
You are but cinders of the old world, soon to become ashes!
This song's just for you. Ready to lose yourself? Fight it or rock with it. My music conquers all! Turn up the volume!
The only redemption.
Lance at the ready.
Clemency? Never.
Pretty good crowd. Keep up. In my tempo!
Engulf the past.
Step aside. I have no interest in stoking conflict. The truth of life and death with this sanctuary is but a vision.
Turn up the volume!
I will be the architect of a new world!
Can't be.
Lance ablaze. Flaming lance. Forward! Fracture!
The only redemption.
Defend the weak.
I will be the architect of a new world! Engulf the past.
Lance ablaze. Flaming lance. Forward!
I will be the architect of a new world! The only redemption.
I'm on go.
They deceived me.
let me go. I gotta...
This Stellarone promised us the future. It will make up everything!
Mother, stop!
It's over.
Mother, did you wake up from that dream?
Wow. That was a tough trailblazing expedition. We made it!
I've informed Himiko and Mr. Yang already. They'll seal the Stellaron.
Nice! The crisis on this world is basically over, right?
The storm still rages on. Now that the Stellaron is sealed, the eternal freeze will slowly recede. Fragmentum won't aggressively expand anymore.
Thank you. This victory is only the beginning for Belobog. There is still much to do. The people will have felt the effects of the engine of creation. There are so many questions to answer, so many truths to reveal. I don't know whether I can get the people to accept all this. Can I really do that? Tell everyone about Mother's true motives? About a lie
No. No way.
Seele.
I don't know how to explain it. In the underworld, we tell the kids, things will be better tomorrow. Everyone knows it's... Can you imagine the consequences if we told the people what happened here? They'd be devastated. If we can't trust the guard...
Mother died to preserve Belobog.
What?
The visitors from beyond the sky told her the secret of the Stellaron. She knew that Alyssa Rand, the first Supreme Guardian, had fit, and yet she decided to challenge its power, a power beyond human comprehension. Supreme Guardian Cocolia sacrificed herself. From here on out, that's the truth the world will hear. What do you think?
It keeps the hope of preserving...
It's logical. And
Why do we have to lie? I'm abstaining. I like telling the truth. But...
Thank you for understanding. For many people, Mother was an outstanding guardian. The whole truth will live on in my mind. All the mistakes, madness, evil, dreams there. Now, I must take over the duties of the Supreme Guardian and discard my naive fantasies. I'm sorry, Seele. Please, protect this secret with me. Till the end.
Say no more. I know what to do.
Thank you. Well then, as promised, let's start rebuilding the bridge between the overworld and the underworld. Seele, can you tell everyone in the underworld that the Stellaron has been sealed? Tell them the blockade...
Of course. Leave it to me. Nat's probably getting...
While you do that, I'll head back to the administrative district. I need to...
Are you okay?
What's wrong, Branya? Do you feel sick?
I'm fine.
She's exhausted. Quick, we need to think of something.
Right. I almost forgot. You're still wanted by the guards. That's settled then. I'll leave Nat to you. Remember to keep the...
So, wanna tell us what happened back there? Don't think you can just reappear on the battlefield with a cool weapon in your hands and skip the story. You drew the Amber Lord's gaze? Right at that moment?
He probably doesn't know what happened either. This wouldn't be the first time. Originally, we thought it was because the Stellaron was linked to the destruction. But now it seems to be... Let's focus on the business at hand first. We shouldn't disrupt Himiko and Mr. Yang while they're dealing with the Stellaron.
You're right. We need to finish what we started. There's a big crowd around the clinic.
Where to now?
Do you think they felt the effect? Natasha! Oleg! Hope you didn't have to wait too long.
Oh, it's them.
You kids move fast. By the look on your faces, I assume you come bearing good news?
Mm-hmm. You bet. You might not believe this, but we summoned up all our strength and then... maybe he should do the talking. I'm no good at serious stuff. I'll probably say something I'll regret.
We were there at the fight. We witnessed everything.
Sacrificed herself, huh? Sure, yeah, that's the whole story.
Cocolia, in order to save Bella
So the massive tremors we felt earlier were a result of the battle, right?
Thank you. I can't even imagine what you've been through up there. I'm just glad everything turned out all right. Oh, what about Zila?
Don't worry, she's all right. It took a big toll on Braun.
Oh, good. I'm so glad you...
Now that Cocolia's no more, I guess our Silvermane girl is... She sees things through and doesn't go back on her word. The underworld will thrive.
Mm-hmm. Oh, we brought you a message from Branya. The blockade will soon be lifted. The people of the underworld will breathe freely.
Breathe freely. been our wish all March, Donhung and you. Can I ask for your help again? I want to get this news out to everyone. It'll lift their spirits and bring them hope. Thank you. Choose whoever you like. Wildfire will take care of the rest.
We've gotten to know a lot of Underworlders. Who do you think we should start with?
Roger that. You can leave the rest to us. If everything goes smoothly, this should be Wildfire's final mission.
Do you think the Great Mine was affected by our fighting on the surface?
Let's hope we didn't cause a collapse.
Will of Preservation!
Oh, look, it's Antonia! The miners and vagrants are all in the same spot. I sure hope they're not...
Here, take it. I'm afraid we're...
Oh, well, we actually...
Hey, are you guys...
It's you! Oh, there was a huge quake at the mine just now. Part of it collapsed. I was just discussing how to repay... Oh, to do with it. Whoa, you mean to...
Are you serious? This has gotta be a dream. Good things...
Today they do!
If things go back to the way they were 10 years ago, then the mining, you won't have to rely on the charity of others. Thank you, outsiders. Please tell Natasha that we're...
Oh, Mr. Yang put it nicely, but the reality here I was getting excited to tell...
That's the cruelty of a Stellaron.
So...
We should tell Branya when the time's right.
It's still early. Where to now?
I wish you all a journey that is free of illness.
Oh, is everyone all right? Now we just have to wait for the official...
Huh. Do you think Svarog and Clara felt the effects of...
I think they'll be fine.
Outsiders.
How did you know that?
The...
Seems like
Its language module must have malfunctioned.
Outsiders are...
Please stay tuned.
All right. Now, I'm not good at act.
Oh, thank you so much.
After all,
So?
you're definitely talented.
Hey, here you are. Did you... just wait until I go back.
Swordplay requires... In other words, even I once had the honor Miss March.
Why do I wield...
I also question that...
The best way to take...
Seems like you've seen your fair share.
Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Don't listen.
Oh,
Let me ask you something.
Who do I...
If you can't think...
I'll fight 10. Oops. That... Yeah,
could it possibly...
Hey, now that you... I'm super interested in...
See?
It doesn't matter.
Becoming a sword master.
Now that you've...
Teaser.
Please?
Play along?
Let's just...
Yeah!
You have visitors, Clara.
Oh, it's the variables.
There was a huge shaking just now coming up through the ground. Mr. Svarog said it must have been...
Recalculating. Conclusion. Engine of creation. 97.66% probability. The engine of creation was an immense construction machine created by the architects. It was not built to fight.
Well, whatever. We won. Thanks to that giant robot, we were finally able to take care of the Stellaron. And Branya made a promise. The underworld and the overworld will soon be reunited. Which means that you, Svarog, you won't have to worry about preserving the underworld for the time being.
March, everyone, thank you so much. But now, Mr. Svarog, you guys said you were travelers from other worlds, right? I want to be just like you. One day, I'm gonna go traveling to faraway places and make new friends.
Calculation result. Update. Mission number 0001. Preserve the underworld. Complete.
That's our Bronya! Quick as a flash! If you... Now, zip
It's
it!
still early. Where to now?
You made it.
No way! After all...
For Oleg and I, not to but for the children who were born into this era, once you've tasted freedom, it's... If you have time, talk to the folks.
Finally, I can get back to supervising the... Ah, it's you! The Liberator... Oh, I'm afraid you might have to make an exception, mister. So, brothers, sisters, ladies, gentlemen...
Whoa! Look at the big...
That's not a ceiling, Hook. That's the sky.
So this is... the overworld?
Less rust and geomarrow particles floating around. I never thought I'd live to see the administrative district again. All those...
You're right. It's funny. The moment I boarded the cable car, but now...
Enjoy the peace and quiet, Natasha.
It's Japard!
Still early.
Is he here to
Where
meet?
to now?
Meet us?
Welcome back to the administrative district, Trailblazers.
Trailblazers. First time anyone's called us that on this...
The architects think it's only right that we should address you properly. Please allow me to apologize again for what happened in the restricted zone. You were only trying to help. I should have trusted Serval's judgment. Thanks for understanding. Lady Bronya's inaugural address will begin soon. She asked me to pass on her invitation to you.
Huh? That's sooner than I expected. Is she
Not really. But Lady Bronya insisted on delivering the speech as soon as possible. The address will be held at Everwinter Monument. I hope the three of you can find time to attend.
Look, there's a crowd gathering over there.
Looks like it.
Guards! Formation!
Whoa, this...
Citizens of Belobog, I kindly...
People of Belobog, hear me! Today we gather here to celebrate our victory, but it was a sacrifice made by a mighty guardian that delivered us this opportunity. The sacrifice of Cocolia Rand ushers in a new chapter. The blizzard beyond the walls will die away, and the offensives of our Silvermane guards will begin to contain the Fragmentum's advance. In the far north, I witnessed with my own eyes the struggle between the late Supreme Guardian and the evil power that sought to destroy us. In her last moments, the Supreme Guardian told the Order to seal off the underworld from the overworld. With the passage of time, in her final moments, she wanted us to mark the Stellaron's end by reuniting Belobog. Overworlders and underworlders must embrace the dawn of a new age. People of the underworld, I dare not ask for your forgiveness. I now know the reality of your decade of suffering, but I want us to work together. We know that without your perseverance, and on that note, I'd like to extend my heartfelt gratitude to a few guests of the city. Most of you were not aware of their arrival, but it is thanks to them that our world now flourishes with hope. They made me realize that while we remain focused on I firmly believe that with the determination of everyone, our world, the world the Trailblazers call Yarilo 6, will no longer be alone among the stars. But before we accomplish that goal, I, Bronya Wren, the 19th Guardian of Belobog.
Lady Bronya! Lady Bronya!
Bronya, we're back!
March, Dan Heng, and you. It's wonderful you made it to the address. Sorry, I know the invitation was very last minute, but I needed to get the news out as soon as possible. The longer people waited, the more rumors started to swirl. The situation risked spinning out of control. Yes, I'm fine now, don't worry. My mother... she tried to force the voice of the Stellaron into my head. It was a terrible feeling. I don't know what would have happened if you hadn't shown up.
That was some speech, Bronya. If I had to talk like that in front of a huge crowd, I'd be shaking head to toe.
It was all just a bunch of palatable lies. I hope you never have a similar experience, March. I prefer to be honest with the people. But I also want to preserve their hope.
Dan Heng, wanna talk about Mr. Yang's findings?
Allow me to explain.
Which means... the Fragmentum has already taken root by this point. Even though the Stellaron is sealed, we won't be able to reverse the damage immediately. No need for apologies. You've gone out of your way to save this world. You nearly lost your life. I have no right to ask for more. Besides, I agree with Mr. Yang. Ultimately, the fate of Belobog is in the hands of its own people. In that case, as a leader, I must give you a promise of the same weight. We will hold out with everything we have until the day you Trailblazers return. Even if it takes another 700 years, the children of Yarilo 6 will look up to the sky with hope in their hearts. So long, my friends. May the preservation bless your journey.
Congrats! That was one heck of a first trailblazing expedition.
Worth celebrating, I'd say. 2.5?
What? That run-of-the-mill, huh?
My scoring criteria are different from yours.
Anyway, we should be asking you. Any thoughts you want to share? Wait, what? No way! Come on! Let's go... Branya said she's willing to wait 700 years for us. Huh. Here we are! Everwinter Monument. Oh, Pela and Hook are here too! Okay, where to next? Oh, we haven't seen Serval since we got back. Let's head to the workshop.
Who's there? It's you three!
How have you been, big brother? Miss Serval's workshop is amazing.
Miss Serval? Clara is such a well-mannered kid. Meanwhile, the architect... Photo?
Photo. Oh!
Over here, Clara. Wow, that's pretty great. I wish the
Huh? Am I...
Don't worry. If you eat like Don Hung, you'll be as tall as him one day.
I'll let that slip.
Here, keep it.
Huh? I understand. Well, this photo will always be close to my heart. I'll make a copy for you too, Clara.
Thanks, Miss Serval. Big brother, March, Dan, if you have time, please come back and...
That's time to head back to the Goethe Hotel. Not so fast. Last time we were here, that evil Come on! Besides, don't you want...
Come around and have a look.
At the end of your journey, all that perplexes you and troubles you will...
Oh, it was a close thing, all right. Good thing it dawned on me. Hey, sample... Turns out the Astral Express crew is more fun than I expected. No. I'm in no hurry to leave.
What?
Oh, well, bye for now. Send my regards to the guys and girls in the tavern. Oh, and don't forget to say that Sempo Kasky will catch them for the next one. Time to make my curtain call. To you, my dear audience, you don't have to answer that. But if the answer is no...
We should be getting back to the Express. Time to find Mark. Shindanhung.
Morning! How did you sleep? You poor thing!
Did you get Himiko's message?
Yeah.
So, this friend of
Here we are at last.
Nothing.
Hey! I'm not that...
Priorities? What do you mean? Are you saying rebuilding the underworld isn't one of your priorities?
Of course not. I'm just saying we have limited assets and we need new parameters.
Assets, parameters. You sure love your fancy words. Ugh, forget it. Leave it to me. I'll go down myself.
Come on, Seela. I won't leave you to—
Look, Branya! There'll be plenty of difficulties waiting for them, right?
Yes. Their future is filled with even more uncertainty than ours. But we will prevail here, even if it means arguments like this go on forever.
They won't go on forever if I win them.
Welcome home, you three.
Himiko! Mr. Yang! Team Trailblaze back from duty.
Although Welt and I didn't get the chance to go with you, I can tell you worked hard to bring things back to normal. Well done, everybody. And especially... I'd say it's a solid 5 stars.
Get some rest on the Express. Urilo 6 was not an easy ride. Pom-Pom is of the opinion that we should leave as soon as possible to avoid potential resurgences of the anomalies we expect.
Which means we need to decide where our next destination is.
That's right.
That's the path of the Nameless, I presume. Always on the road, always trailblaze. I'm not complaining, by the way. When it
Looks like March has fallen in love with the way of the Nameless. That's good to hear. You can head back to your rooms for some rest. Or stay...
I'll head back to my room then.
There I was thinking...
We need to give him some time, March. I think he treasures the time spent with you guys. About your battle against the Supreme Guardian and the whole Stellaron situation, you must have a lot of unanswered questions, I suppose. While you were away, Welt and I did some research and came to some interesting conclusions. Let me know if you want...
Home sweet home. Mr. Yang and Himeko must be bored given how long our train had to...
Shh! Checking Star Rail.
One day, I'll grow up and protect everyone.
The Express crew tread upon the Trailblaze.
The universe is vast beyond our imagination. Thank you for becoming our companion. I'll do my best. Sure. Oftentimes, those who are involved in Klapoth the Preservation is known for their indifference. Determined to preserve the world they loved, the architects held on for hundreds of years. But one particular guardian, Cocolia, abandoned the path of preservation altogether. Judging by how the battle turned out, Klapoth responded to your wish. Their gaze infused you with the power to wield the weapon of a supreme guardian and to take control of the Colossus. Don't mention it. Welt and I may have stayed on the Express this whole time, but we've been watching over you from the moment you set foot on Eurilo 6. Friends look after each other. The same goes for us Nameless. Please remember, no matter where is a Stellaron, What I've gathered so far suggests it's likely that the Supreme Guardian was corrupted by the Stellaron at a very young age. On the flip side, we can't judge Cocolia too hard. Sure, ask away. Welt may be better equipped to answer that. I'd say it's unlikely. I guess it's possible. I can tell from your report that the new Supreme Guardian of Belobog is a smart young lady with leadership. The firm and honest support she gets from people around her will remain vulnerable. It's virtually impossible to destroy a Stellaron. No one, not even Herda. When the Supreme Guardian was defeated, the Stellaron that had been transmitting, that's about all. But this brief window should allow the people on this. You're most welcome.
So, your first trailblazer, be it joy or pain, it seems you have something. I remember a distant world where the people were faced with. This goes to show how. I'm afraid not. As I've mentioned before, the Stellaron's influence on Eurilo 6 is, but, as intangible as it may sound, I too wish to go with you. I'd been observing what Himiko was calm from the very... And? Likewise.
Pom-Pom, we're back!
Shh! Checking Star Rail.
Good to see you.
Spatial readout. Star Rail's the numbers have stabilized. Oh! Welcome back to... Thanks to you, the Space Fisher is here. As for the coaches... Don't. The destination will be announced at... For now, get some... Oh, there you go.
Thank you, Conduct.
Right away. To avoid encounter for your safety, please don't leave your...
Oh, it's... The Astral Express needs periodic clean...
Hello? Hello? It's about time we hit the road, passengers. Thanks to the 3 Trailblazers, the activity of the Fragmentum has reached the lowest level, and the readings regarding the status of the Star Rail have returned to normal. Pom-Pom will dispatch the Express shortly, and we'll be leaving Eurilo 6. Please be seated and say your goodbyes to this planet.
Yanqing,
Yes, General.
watch this person carefully. Do you remember me?
I remember. Of 5 people, 3 must pay a price. You are not one of them, Jin Yuan. Of 5 people, 3 must pay a price. You are one of them.
Hold on.
What did I tell you? He's definitely... We trailblazers can go days without sleep. But when we do hit the hay, the conductor wants us to attend a warp navigation meet. Let's head over. Oh, you drew the short straw. It's your turn to wash the coffee cups this week.
Morning. You're very punctual. No need to worry. Dan Hong's situation is special. The trailblazing of... Not telling yet. Well, the meeting will start soon.
Passengers, the warp navigation meeting has officially begun. Firstly, Pom-Pom wants to congratulate you, the Nameless, for successfully resolving the problems at this stop. The Express is now able to continue along the Star Rail.
The 3 of us actually pulled it off, huh?
It's time for your conductor, that's me, to reveal the name of our next stop.
Long time no see, Astral Express crew. It's Kafka. I came at a good time. You're all here. Every single one.
No need for the mysterious introduction, Stellaron Hunter.
Himiko, correct? Apologies for interrupting your little get-together, but I'm sure once you've heard my request, you'll forgive me. I'd like you to make a destination alteration.
I've seen your face before, Stellaron Hunter. Even if it was only on a corporation wanted poster. They were offering quite the bounty.
Doesn't concern me. Then again...
You wanted criminals sure know how to look...
I will say, Herta certainly paid you all a compliment. A maniac that claims he can see destiny, leading a bunch of wild lunatics in pursuit of the most dangerous objects in the universe. And Herta doesn't give out compliments very often.
In pursuit of the most dangerous objects in the universe, huh?
You're in the wrong place, Kafka. We're not about to accept your request, and we're not about to get into bed with a Stellaron Hunter.
Have you guys heard of the...
The Xianzhou Luofu? It belongs to the...
But what you haven't heard is that it's currently... Not to mention, 45 system hours ago, an unexpected calamity. Don't you?
What exactly are you Stellaron Hunters trying to do? The Xianzhou Alliance aren't us. They won't...
Stop speaking in riddles, Kafka.
It's simple. That Stellaron has nothing to do with us, but the Xianzhou is convinced that we're... My companion, Blade, has been taken away by the Cloud Knights. I want to bring him back, resolve this Stellaron crisis, and clear our names.
Nothing to do with you? Yeah, right. Also, we're not your friends. Why should we care if a Stellaron Hunter is innocent, No! Why are we...
You could, of course, not get involved. Knowing that the Stellaron hasn't yet affected this region of space, you could make the jump and arrive at the next world. But sooner or later, I can tell you what the future holds. Oh, you brave and fearless...
This companion of yours, Blade?
No comment. Here are the coordinates. It's up to you how to proceed. Our destinations may differ, but the orbits of the stars will eventually...
March, get Dan Heng.
Whoa, what are you doing here? I gave him the lowdown. Hey, remember what I said, okay? We're gonna vote against it. I'm not gonna take orders from that woman.
Are you okay, Dan Heng? March brought you up to speed, I assume?
I'm fine.
Good. In that case, our Stellaron hunter claims that a Stellaron burst has occurred on the Xianzhou Lafu, and that we're in the vicinity. However, it's also possible that So, we're about to hold a democratic vote on whether to set a course for the Xianzhou. All those in favor? 3, 2... Three against 2. Well, it looks like the Astral Express crew has a majority vote to head for the Xianzhou.
I calmed down and thought about it a bit. If it turns out that woman...
All right. I think we're all used to
So, Dan Heng, you want to...
Yes. I'm staying this time.
In that case... Welt, ready for a trailblazing expedition?
Don't worry.
Destination Xianzhou, here we come!
The train is about to make the jump. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Whoa! So that's a Xianzhou ship? It looks even bigger than Eurelos.
For the Xianzhou, these ships are their planets. Terrestrial environments are cradles that allow civilizations to survive and then develop. Some of those civilizations progress further, constructing spacefaring vessels, which I've only glimpsed it a few times, but it's as magnificent as I remember.
You okay there? What's with all the lonely...
This is the Astral Express. I repeat, this is the Astral Express. We have arrived in Xianzhou territory. Requesting landing permission from ground control. From the bridge, I mean.
Welcome to Lafu Skyport. Starskip, please await transfer. Please wait transfer. Please wait transfer.
Now you know how I feel when you come...
The signal is still repeating, but no one is guiding us.
Maybe the Stellaron hunters were telling the truth. It seems like a vessel arrives at a deserted spaceport. Isn't that how, loads of horror movies start?
Let's not let our imaginations get the better of...
Please wait transfer. Please await transfer. Please wait transfer.
Still the automated signal?
Yes, it's still on repeat. Ah, there we go.
The Jade Gate now opening. On behalf of the Xianzhou Lafu.
Huh? Is this still automated?
The signal broke off. Seems that's all there is.
We should get going. Himiko, stay vigilant.
Relax. I've got Don Hung here with me. Yes, but I won't be putting my... Make sure you're properly prepared before you set off.
Before we set off, I need to clarify the Stellaron hunters have given us a lot to consider, and a lot to doubt. But the most important part of this expedition is... Precisely. The Stellaron hunters clearly have the Alliance and the Express haven't had any previous dealings, so our arrival might not receive the warmest welcome. But as trailblazers, always keep that in mind. And
yeah!
Let's go.
Oh, look. It's just containers as far as the eye can see. This area isn't for receiving guests, it's for unloading cargo. Who decided such a huge port and not a soul in sight? It gives me the creeps. Stop talking. Mr. Yang, what should we do?
We should start with the person who opened the Jade Gate. If it turns out they're not friendly, then at least they've already made things easier for us. If it turns out they were just doing their job, then...
That's Mr. Yang.
Let's move. Keep your wits about you.